In March 1999, a terrified woman ran down a dusty road in New Mexico. She was naked, bleeding, and had a metal collar locked around her neck. Her name was Cynthia Vigil, and she had just escaped from the most sadistic man the FBI had ever encountered. David Parker Ray, later called the Toy Box Killer. When police found Cynthia, she told them she'd been kidnapped and held inside a trailer that Ray called the Toy Box. What investigators found inside that trailer would haunt them forever. It looked like a torture chamber from a horror movie. There were whips, chains, scalpels, and medical instruments everywhere, even surgical tables with restraints. On the walls hung diagrams showing how to tie and position victims. A mirror was mounted above the table so that each victim could watch as he tortured them. And then came the worst discovery of all, a cassette tape. When they played it, they heard Ray's calm, emotionless voice say, "Hello there, B word. You're probably thinking you're gonna die here tonight. Well, you might." He recorded that message for every new victim. He described step by step what would happen to them before doing it. He treated it like a sick ritual. Ray didn't work alone. His girlfriend, Cindy Handy, often helped him kidnap and torture women. Some were kept for days, others for weeks. He used drugs to erase their memories, then dumped them in remote desert areas. Alive but broken, he bragged that he had killed quote unquote many, though no bodies were ever found. After Cynthia's escape, police raided Ray's property and found a diary where he'd written about torturing over 50 women. It included chilling details, times, dates, and methods, though most victims were never identified. In 2001, David Parker Ray was sentenced to 224 years in prison. He only served 3, dying of a heart attack in 2002. Cindy Handy was sentenced to 36 years, later released in 2019. Even now, the true number of his victims is unknown. The trailer was dismantled, the desert searched, but no remains were ever found. To this day, locals still whisper that somewhere out there in the sands of Elephant Butte, some of the missing women might still be buried, waiting to be found. And that's the Toy Box Killer, a man whose crimes weren't about death but about domination, fear, and control. And what makes it worse, he almost got away with it until one victim found the courage to escape.